Columbus artifact is under my protection. Ready to make the handoff. The plan is in motion. At the secured warehouse. 30 seconds to handoff. The Columbus page. Cypher agents are here. We're out of time. Transmitting the clue now. Ivan Elvar, how much is Cypher paying a thief like you to steal a piece of history?
Just like a sleuth agent. Clueless. I'm here for riches, not history. This page is the passport to the treasure of Columbus.
The treasure belongs to all of us.
The treasure belongs to whomever finds it first.
Ivan has the Columbus page. It is time to give the clue to our new agents. The treasure hunt begins now.
Dex! It's about time they gave us the same mission.
Ava, back from Japan already. Let me guess. 4 new Japanese dialects. And I'm gonna say 2 new black belts?
The training mission was amazing. Next time, Dex, you are coming along.
Oh no, way too much going on for me here at the museum. Experiments in the lab.
New inventions? Oh, let me see. Oh, sweet. This is so cool. It's a, what is it?
Surface-activated smoke condenser pellet called Endless Fog.
Endless fog from this tiny thing?
Trust me, Endless Fog. Mr. MacGuffin.
Ah, Dex and Ava. Welcome back to Sleuth Headquarters. We need your help. We have learned that Master Thief Ivan Elvar is working for Cypher. He has just stolen an important historical object.
A page from Christopher Columbus's logbook. A record of the voyage from 1492 written by Columbus himself. Notice the signature.
That's how Columbus wrote his name?
Unfortunately, the original logbook no longer exists.
This artifact stolen by Ivan is the only surviving page.
But we believe that Cypher is after something else.
Before the page was stolen, our agent sent us an eye-wave scan and discovered a hidden code.
That's Latin. Perfect. It says, look beyond the name of Columbus to find the treasure beneath the bell of Santa Maria.
Activating datum.
Datum ready for information search. The Santa Maria was one of 3 ships of Columbus from 1492. Unfortunately, so much information about the voyage has been lost, there is no record of a bell or any treasure.
Ava, let's try translating that again. A different way. These are not random numbers. There's a pattern I'm seeing. If these numbers mean what I think they do, this might be the next clue.
Ah, Dex, it is the next clue. The geography book in the town of the Weaver's Son.
Datum, see if Weaver's Son could refer to Columbus.
Columbus, the world-famous explorer?
Columbus was not from a wealthy family or nobility. He was a commoner who came from a family of cloth weavers in Genoa.
Genoa, Italy. A geography book in the city where Columbus was born. Well done, Dex and Ava.
How quickly can you send a team of agents to Italy?
I can't really tell, but I think he's looking at us.
As a matter of fact, I don't think there is anyone else who I would rather send. The 2 of you will go there and stop Cypher.
Us? On a real mission?
Neither of us are Columbus experts.
You are members of the Society of Lost Treasure Hunters. You will discover what you need to know.
But we're still in training. How are we supposed to stop Cypher?
We need sleuth agents who can appreciate these artifacts for their history. Cypher only seeks treasure to become all-powerful.
First mission, save the world. No pressure.
Your training ends here.
I'm interfering.
You want me on your first big mission?
Our first big mission together. This is what we've been training for all these years.
You've been to Italy before, right?
Più volte di quanto posso contare.
I'll take that as a yes.
And you? First mission to Italy?
First mission outside the museum.
Oh. In that case, maybe we should just...
careful who you trust, agents. The Cypher network has spies across the globe. Cypher is everywhere. I believe that someday you can help stop Cypher permanently. Good luck to you both.
This is Italian food?
Agent Lion, do you read me?
I'm at my recon post, Agent Unicorn.
I'm almost at the library.
Did you say this is a traditional pasta dish from before the time of Columbus?
Kasumartsu. It's not pasta, it's cheese.
Not bad.
Made from insect larvae and spoiled sheep milk. It's so good, isn't it? It's like a total local delicacy. It's pretty cool you're even trying it. Most agents wouldn't even touch the kasumartsu their first time. I knew you'd like it. I already told the waiter to bring you some more. Oh, mi scusi, senor. Wait till you see the dessert I ordered. You're gonna love it.
Our agents made it safely to Genoa. I'll watch and report.
Somewhere in here is the geography book used by Columbus. Over 10,000 possible matches. Give or take a few.
If we don't get that geography book before Cypher, this treasure hunt is over before it begins. Can we narrow it down?
Let's get to work.
Accessing geography files. In Columbus's time, explorers were trying to find faster routes to trade with Asia.
It says here, trade with the Far East was so dangerous and expensive, it made some spices worth more than their weight in gold.
Columbus had a plan to change this. He thought the quickest way to reach the east was by sailing west.
So Columbus knew the Earth wasn't flat. And he wasn't trying to discover new lands. He was trying to get to Asia.
And what he didn't know was that in the middle were a couple of unknown continents.
So what information did Columbus use?
Check this out. All educated people at the time of Columbus knew that the Earth was round. They just didn't know how large it was. The ancient Greeks had already calculated the size of the globe.
And Columbus used this information to come up with his plan.
Ancient Greeks.
The restricted section. Ava, special pass required.
I know what I'm doing. Just keep your eyes open.
Wait, I think I just found something. Go back to the last card.
This? It's about the Columbus log.
Which Mr. MacGuffin said no longer exists, except for the page stolen by Cypher.
It says Columbus log, see Las Casas.
Las Casas? I've got to find out what this means.
Okay, you look into that while I get the geography book. And Dex, don't get too distracted.
Unqualified researchers are not allowed in this part of the library.
Oh, if I see anyone like that around, I will be sure to let them know.
No, my dear. You don't look like someone here to study classical Italian.
Oh, Italian. Deve essere perché sto cercando in greco classico?
In that case, why don't you come with me?
Okay, Datum. We've only got a minute for this. What does Las Casas have to do with the Columbus law?
Bartolome de las Casas was a priest and historian, the last known person to see Columbus's logbook.
Few people are allowed in this section. You must keep this pass with you at all times. What exactly are you searching for?
So Las Casas made a copy of the Columbus log before it disappeared. Then why aren't we searching it for clues?
Unfortunately, the Las Casas version is not a word-for-word copy, leaving us with an incomplete record of 1492.
So the page stolen by Ivan is still the only way to read Christopher Columbus's actual words. Actually, it's not that bad.
Dex, I've almost got the geography book. Italian, Portuguese, Latin, Greek.
P. Ptolemy?
That's Ptolemy, the ancient Greek scholar.
But these writings were over 1,000 years old when Columbus used them. This is the geography book mentioned in the clue?
It's not just a book about geography, it's a book called Geography. The Columbus signature.
And next to it, our clue. But what language is that?
Find anything interesting?
So many languages. Columbus knew all this?
Oh, taught in only the finest universities. Now tell me what you found.
Hold it, Ava. Datum says that's false. Remember, Columbus came from a family of weavers. All those languages he taught himself. These are Columbus's books, but that's no librarian.
Is something wrong?
It's just... I think I just found a secret message on this map.
Ava, what are you doing?
A treasure buried in Portugal where Columbus learned from the best sailors in the world.
Aren't you a smart one?
Ava, no! Ava? Ava, get out of there! Oh no. Cypher's got her.
This is Cypher Agent MX-12 calling for Ivan. I have intercepted the clue. We will take care of the sleuth agent.
Okay, I'm going in.
I got the clue.
Ah! You're okay! We better get to Portugal fast.
We're not going to Portugal.
What? But you
The
said...
clue in the geography book said we need to look for a supply list. To find it, we have to go to the town where Columbus's voyage began, in Spain.
What was all that about buried treasure?
Fake librarian, fake clue.
Ava, that was exceptional. We're off to Spain. Say, where exactly did you send Ivan?
Whatever's buried here is not treasure.
Find out where those agents went, now!
So Columbus was from Italy, but his ships were from Spain.
If you would allow me, Ava, the expedition across the ocean was considered extremely risky at the time.
He became an expert sailor, but no way someone like Columbus could afford a voyage like that without serious money.
Correct. He spent over 12 years trying to get approval from the King of Portugal.
12 years and he still got told no. Talk about determined.
So that's when he went to Spain.
Queen Isabella agreed to provide Columbus 3 ships, the Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria, which would sail from Palos, Spain.
Which is where we'll find the next clue.
Sleuth agents located.
Move in.
Looks like trouble! Whoa! You can warn me next time!
Just keep driving and scoot up, you're hogging the seat. Chicken truck! Eyes on the road!
What about the helicopter?
You drive, I'll watch the chopper.
Cut them off! Cut them off!
We're sitting ducks in here.
Tell me something I don't know, like how they found us.
You've got to be tracking us somehow.
Oh no, the library pass.
Isn't that from...
I know. I've got an idea, and this is going to be our ticket out of here. I drive.
End of the line, sleuth agents.
No, they stopped moving. That's not them, that's the...
Chickens! Ground search, now!
Was it my imagination, or did I just jump from a moving motorcycle?
I do it all the time. The chickens, that's a new one.
What do we do now?
Kick back and enjoy the ride to Spain.
If the supply list has survived all these years, this would be the place.
We don't get many young visitors at the Pinzon Museum.
Well, here we are. Can you help us?
If you are interested in the Pinzon brothers, the famous shipbuilding family that sailed with Columbus, then yes, I am Vicente, their great, on and so on grandson, at your service.
It's an honor.
So this is a caravel.
A ship used back then. Small, perfect for exploring, but only the size just smaller than a tennis court. And holding over 30 sailors.
Senor Vicente, we're looking for an original item from a caravel. Maybe something like a supply list?
Ah, you are the ones looking for the supply list. You should have told me. Un momento.
What was that about?
I was going to ask you the same thing.
Here it is. The only one of its kind from just after the time Columbus sailed on the Pinzon's voyage in 1492.
Ava, look.
No one has asked to see it for years. Then today I get a telephone call, then you two show up.
What phone call?
Right before you came here. Very angry man on the phone told me he would send 2 of his people here. Some sort of historians, I thought. I did not expect it would be 2 young scholars. If it was not you, then does this mean there are 2 others looking for this?
Can we find an artifact just once without someone chasing us?
We don't have time to explain. Those are not historians. They are thieves.
Take the side exit. They will not find the list while I am here. Don't worry. I am a Pinzon.
There's a code on this I've got to solve.
Hey! There they are!
Not now. Decode later.
We've got nowhere to run.
We've got a place to jump.
Our agents made it, and they have the next clue.
We're safe now.
¿Qué están haciendo en mi barco?
Or maybe not.
You hired me to find the riches of Columbus, not watch kids play detective.
The sleuth agents have brought us closer than we have ever been to finding the treasure.
Treasure? This is just one puzzle after another. What happens if I get to the end of this and find nothing? Or worse, another clue?
These artifacts are what matter, Mr. Elvar. This is not only about treasure. It is about finding all of the clues.
Here's a clue for you. I don't care about your secret codes or your stupid antiques. I want my share of the riches, and then I'm done.
I suggest that you find the clues first. Then you'll get what you deserve.
Oh, clues. I'm not getting paid enough for this. What now?
I am Enigma, the cipher code database. I am here to help you search for clues.
Enough with the clues. Just show me where Columbus went after Spain.
Columbus traveled west from Palos, keeping detailed notes in his logbook that give us information about the course he sailed across the Atlantic Ocean.
Just tell me where he went. What do you think this is, public television?
He landed in one of the Bahama Islands, October 12, 1492, a date that would change both sides of the world. The natives there called the island Guanahani, but Columbus named it San Salvador.
Fine, let's look for treasure there.
I am unable to help you with that request.
Just take me to San Salvador.
The location of San Salvador will require further clues.
More clues? Oh, can't you figure this one out?
Without the original Columbus log from 1492, we cannot be certain which of the islands is the real San Salvador.
Ugh, I'm working for lunatics. No treasure is worth all this.
What clue shall I help you search for next?
Solo necesitamos un momento. Un minuto.
Solo un minuto. Ustedes lo deben de hacer, mi parco.
We need to hurry. Let me help with the decoding.
Already done. And I've got the next clue.
Seriously? You figured out all that from the Caravel list without even knowing Spanish? How?
The clue wasn't in the language, but the numbers.
La Navidad? The Spanish word for Christmas. What does that have to do with Columbus?
Wait till you see this. La Navidad is the name of the first European colony in America. It was built on the island called Hispaniola.
What about the treasure, you know, beneath the bell of the Santa Maria?
I'm getting to that. On Christmas Eve 1492, the Santa Maria hits a reef and starts sinking. Total disaster, the entire crew stranded. So Columbus comes up with this genius idea. He takes the wood from the Santa Maria and builds a fort, which he named La Navidad.
Because it was built on Christmas Day. Dex, you rule!
Huh. Don't tell me you're actually impressed by something I did.
I'm just glad you're working for the good guys. Our ride is coming in fast.
No good. We're out of range.
I've got this. First, something for the captain.
For using his boat?
Nope. His harpoon. Ready to explore the jungles of Haiti?
You mean finding the remains of the Santa Maria? I wouldn't miss it for all the treasure in the world. Finally, no cipher agents anywhere around.
This is Cipher Agent GB6. They're headed to the Caribbean. You'll need to hurry to beat them there.
The closer we get to this fort, the further away it seems.
So do you think the Bell of the Santa Maria could really still be around here?
Columbus told his men at La Navidad to search for gold while he took the Nina and Pinta back to Spain. After he left, fighting broke out between the Europeans and the natives.
Let me see that. Columbus returned to La Navidad 1 year later to find the fort destroyed and his men gone.
No wood from the Santa Maria or the fort has ever been found.
We're here?
This is it, all right.
Columbus, his first colony. Man, are we nowhere.
We can do this. A little research, some archaeology work. It might not even take that long because we know the right spot, which would be just over here.
Somebody else was nowhere, too.
This is a fresh dig. Someone just made this hole.
Cipher.
Whatever was here is gone now.
After all this, no way are we going to let Ivan get away with the treasure.
Analyzing the site in case we missed anything.
I'll do a sweep of the area.
We don't know who might still be around. Be careful.
Hey, I'm always careful.
A bit of a show-off, but I have to admit, the girl's got moves. Did you lose something?
Oh, what is someone your age doing way out here? Do you need help?
The same question I should ask you. We crossed the Atlantic and missed this by a matter of minutes. Unbelievable.
Dex, I am receiving a field communication.
An encrypted message? Why would someone contact us?
The clue has been intercepted by a sleuth agent.
Before Columbus, this was the site of an Indian village?
Not Indian. That's what Columbus named the people when he thought they landed in the Indies. But they were actually called Taínos.
Are you one of the Taíno?
No. After the Europeans came, many tribes like the Taínos died out. My ancestors were slaves brought over from Africa by the French.
Hold on. This is what happened after the Europeans came? Was all of this because of Columbus?
It's not that simple.
We just want the truth.
I think truth means understanding Columbus from both sides of the ocean.
The undercover agent is uploading the message to you now.
Ivan didn't find the treasure. It's another clue.
You saw other treasure hunters here?
Even better. I saw what they dug up. 3 square stones, large letters on top. And on the side, mysterious carvings. Ava will never believe this.
Dex is never gonna believe this. What is your name?
Azaka. But some call me Falcon.
Well, Falcon, I need you to tell me everything you know.
Ava!
Dex, wait till you hear this.
No, wait till you see this. Stolen by Ivan, but photographed by one of our agents.
A sleuth agent here?
Codename Falcon.
Did you say Falcon?
Is everything okay?
Oh yeah, everything is just fine. It's time to finish this treasure hunt. Where to next? Remind me again, Dex, why we're sneaking around an island in the middle of the Atlantic?
Not an island. A group of islands west of Portugal called the Azores.
Okay, a group of islands, whatever. Are you sure this is the right place?
So simple, even Ivan could have figured it out.
So, are we trying to avoid Ivan?
Nope, we're trying to find him. We'll need the square rocks in order to find the treasure.
What makes you so sure the treasure is here?
This is Santa Maria.
The island of Santa Maria, named by the Portuguese long before Columbus landed here.
Columbus came here? Why?
On his return to Europe, Columbus was swept off course by a heavy storm, one of the worst his sailors had ever seen. Instead of Spain, he came to these islands.
The most famous voyage in history ended up here.
Columbus stopped here to offer thanks for the return from the epic voyage. His men walked barefoot through the streets to visit a local chapel.
The Chapel of Santa Maria.
Beneath the bell of the Santa Maria. Our clue wasn't referring to the bell from a ship, it was talking about the bell from a place. The treasure is somewhere beneath the bell from that chapel.
Let's get moving. We have a treasure to save.
Get the clues. I'll untie him.
Get out! They're still... here.
Well, well, well. Looks like you've made it just in time to watch us find the treasure.
Fascinating. I don't see a treasure here. The final clue too hard for Cypher and all its spies?
What's fascinating is how little you know about Cypher, but they know all about you.
We know enough about Cypher, using crooks like you.
How much do you even know about your agency? The Society of Lost Treasure Hunters, they call it. What secrets are they keeping from you right now?
Sleuth doesn't keep secrets. We find treasures to share with the world.
Not this time. You've lost the treasure hunt, and in a moment, you will lose the treasure.
Do you still have your new invention?
You mean Endless Fog? Of course, but...
How long do we have?
3 minutes?
Endless fog? And it only lasts 3 minutes?
It's not perfected.
Then you have 3 minutes to find the treasure. Grab the Padre and go.
3 crazy thugs against 1 girl. No way I'm leaving you here alone. I'll be getting the Padre now.
Game over, Ivan. Now we have the clue.
Oh no, what will I do? Oh, I know. How about you find the treasure, and I steal it?
Many visitors have written their names here in the catacombs under the church.
Beneath the bell tower.
You're crazy if you think Cypher is going to let you keep any of the treasure.
Who says I'll share any of this with Cypher? I'll be out of here with the treasure before Cypher can say Christopher Columbus.
What do you think the treasure is, anyway?
Spain promised Columbus 10% of all the riches he discovered. I'm not about to let that fortune go to anyone.
What fortune? Columbus barely found any gold, and later ended up in prison back in Spain.
Blah, blah, blah. We're not here for a history lesson. Get her!
Where?
Anywhere! Just get her!
Did you know Columbus actually made 4 voyages? He thought he reached East Asia, and never really knew he landed in a new continent.
No Columbus. But here is the name of a man who knew Columbus. You may have heard of him. Bartolome de las Casas.
Las Casas. The last person to see the Columbus logbook? But he wasn't on the voyage in 1492. Why would his name be here? The original clue said, beyond the name of Columbus.
Columbus was a conqueror. He wiped out entire tribes.
Wrong again. Many tribes were wiped out, not by Columbus, but because of something that came with him. Europeans brought diseases like smallpox that destroyed entire cultures. Maybe you would know this if you would read historical documents instead of steal them.
Enough! I want the treasure now!
What is it?
The original logbook of Columbus. This is the story of 1492 in Columbus's own words.
Is that the treasure?
A treasure more valuable than gold.
Dex, come in.
Ava, we've got the treasure. Are you okay? Where's Ivan?
We've got him too, beneath the bell of the Santa Maria.
The plan worked perfectly. These are the agents we have been waiting for.
Ava and Dex, well done. You captured Ivan Elvar and kept a great historical object from falling into the hands of Cypher.
Thank you, Mr. MacGuffin.
Cypher set me up.
Save it for the police. All pages intact.
Listen to me. Something else is going on here.
All scans complete.
You have no idea what you are doing. Let me go. Let me go!
So that's how this thing works.
So even the original logbook won't tell us everything about Christopher Columbus, will it?
No, but I think it should give us some important clues we've never had before.
What about Columbus? We visited the actual places, talked to the people there. Isn't it strange that we didn't find all the answers?
As a matter of fact, I don't find it strange at all. This mission is only the beginning of a lifelong investigation. A treasure hunt that has only just begun.
That's the sound of a successful mission.
Time to get lost.
I give it to you so that you may give it to the world. The treasure is for us all. Ivan fell for the plan the moment we made the handoff to him. But these young agents, it won't take them long to realize the truth. That Cypher is everywhere.
You will make sure the sleuth agents never find out. The real treasure hunt has begun.